Gary. You're early.
Andy, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Come in, sit down.
Alright.
Do you want a cup of tea or do you want a tinny?
Cup of tea, please, man.
Yeah. Would you believe it, man? All out of tea bags as per. Well, go on then, put your feet up. I've got a telly back, look.
You paid the licence then?
Have I paid the licence then? Gary, you square. Debs. Debbie hasn't been paid yet. Obviously when she does, we're going to look into it though.
What are you watching then?
Whatever you want, mate. Choice is fucking yours, honestly. Like old times, they say. My little Gary come back to me. Look at you though. You look like you've had a right time of it. You look fucking knackered, honestly.
Yeah. Are we sleeping down here then?
Oh yeah, man, the whole sofa's yours for as long as you need it. Honestly.
Appreciated.
Don't worry about it. Look, Gary. It's so good to have you back. You know that, right? It's good to be back, isn't it?
It's nice.
Go on then. How long's it been since we last had a session together? How long do you reckon?
Good few months. Maybe a year. Yeah.
Maybe a year. Maybe a year since I last had a session with my Gary, eh? It's quite bad.
Yeah.
I tidied up for you, come in.
Yeah. It's nice.
Funny. I mean, you didn't say anything when you walked in. Oh, do you like the new rug?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Mum gave it to me, she says she didn't want it anymore. I can't imagine why.
Yeah, it's a nice rug.
Like old times to say. My little Gary back to me.
Mm.
Obviously I didn't really have much time to tidy up. Late notice and all that. It's quite bad of you, Gary. Still, it's good to have you back. It's good to be back, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then, Maestro, what are you watching?
There's nothing on.
Give me that, there's always something on. Look, Hollyoaks is on. And it's the late one, which means that we get to watch all the blue...
I'm not a fan.
Of what, Hollyoaks or blue? Never mind, we'll have it on the background then. Do you know what this reminds me of? Do you remember when we were younger when you used to get really, really high and do the voices for people on the telly? We could do that now, couldn't we?
No, not right now.
Yeah, obviously not now.
No.
I mean, we don't have any weed, do we? Are you hungry? Because I got crisps and shit.
Good idea.
I was thinking the other day, do you remember that little community centre gig?
Yeah?
What do you say? Crisps in a bowl. I'm flying, Gary, honestly, watch me soar. No, but I was saying, that gig, do you remember it?
Yeah.
You sure? Because you were quite drunk that night. Remember that little fight you started? And I had to help you out. Not just because you were drunk either.
Thanks.
That's right, man, it was a long time ago. Anyway, that gig. That holds a special place in my heart. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because that gig was the first time I ever had sex with Debbie. Yeah, I took her virginity that night. I'm thinking it must have been, you know, all the fighting. Girls love that, don't they? A bit of a show. So, no more jest then. That's fine, man. That's absolutely fine, honestly. In fact, me and Debs were talking about it the other day, and do you know what we said? We said that jest ain't any good for our Gary. No, not by a long shot. In fact, he'd be better off by far without her in his life. And well, I get a phone call from you, and I'm thinking, well, that's good, isn't it? And I think, you know, I probably had a part to play in that. Now, bear with me. Because there's no such thing as a coincidence, is there? And I'm thinking me and Deb's probably tempted fate talking about it the day before. So I get a phone call from you. And I think, what can I do to help out my mate Andy? And I think, well, I've got a sofa for the night. I've got a few pennies for a few tinnies. And we'll make a big one of it, yeah? Like old times.
Like old times.
And as soon as Debbie's back, we'll order in, yeah? Like a big Friday night in.
Yeah, Friday night in.
But you know what else I like?
What?
I like how, even after all this time, you know, all that shit between me and your sister and you getting dumped by some bird.
Not just a bird.
You're right, sorry. Not just a bird, a relationship. How long?
14, 15 months.
God, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, even after all that, you think to yourself, who can I turn to in my time of need? And you pick up your phone, you see my name, and you think, I know who's going to be there. And you'll be there. And here I am. And later me, you and Deb's going to get nice and high and talk about it, right? Hang on a sec.
So you're back together then?
Who?
You and Debbie?
Of course we are. We have been for weeks, silly.
Yeah? I thought you said you never wanted to see her again.
That was before.
Before what?
Before we got back together.
So you're sticking out this time?
Look, me and Debs, we're cosy as a cucumber, honestly. See? Nice and cosy.
Because I'm just thinking, man, like, what you did to my sister.
You know, don't you hate how many adverts you get on TV these days?
What you did to Daisy.
Look! Gary, I said I was sorry, okay? I apologised to you and to Daisy, and I couldn't be sorrier. What I did to Daisy, yeah, that was wrong.
It was hard. I had her on the phone in tears. My little sister. You know? You were my best mate. But I couldn't see you for a while after that.
And it has been a while, hasn't it? Look, Gary, I've changed. I'm better, honestly. Debs knew how much I missed her and she took me straight back. And I've never been happier. And I hope you still are.
What? Still happy?
No, I mean, yeah, obviously. I hope you're still my best mate. Bygones be bygones and all that.
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Good. So, when Jess dumped you, was it like short and painless or long and lingering? Because that's the thing with Debbie, is that it's a pretty sweet situation. I mean, she goes out to work most mornings. I don't usually tend to wake up. I wake up most afternoons, if you get me, completely unaware of where I am. Usually sit on my groggy head with the doobie, and then by the time the one show's back on, Debbie's back. Nice, right?
Right.
And you know, it's just nice, really, having someone around to hold you tight and keep you warm. And there is always one other thing I've always loved about our Debbie.
What's that?
That, my friend, is the sex. I mean, I'm telling you, it's fucking mind-blowing at the moment. Really? Like, better than it was before.
Yeah?
Because you know how she never used to,
Yeah.
and I was always up for that.
Yeah.
Well, now it's like...
Really?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, fucking hell, look at this, alright?
What the fuck is that?
That is a 100% genuine carpet burn! Got one on the other knee as well, look. I had to get some Savlon on these bad boys.
Andy, you don't fancy going out tonight, do you?
Out where?
Town, the parrot, you know? Like we used to. I need to get my mind off it.
And you will. Look, Gary, honestly, later, you're going to get so baked, you're not even going to know where your mind is.
You don't fancy a few proper pints?
We've got tinnies. And there's Stella.
I fancy some air though.
Look, man, I'd love to, honestly, but me and Debs, it isn't our scene anymore, alright? Sit down. Sit. Lovely. So, how was it with Jess? In bed and that?
It was,
Because you know you need to talk about these things, don't you? Release all that tension, if you get me. Was she adventurous? Fine, don't worry about it. Guess we'll talk about it later. Whatever. Oh, do you hear the cricket scores? You're still into that, right? Do you know what I miss? I miss when we were younger and you used to run up to me with that little smile on your face and you used to tell me the scores like I actually cared. Oh, you're a talkative fucker this evening, ain't you?
Sorry!
Look, you need to cheer up. Get your head off things. Look, do you need another can?
Barely started this one, mate.
What coincidence, I just finished mine. Look, I'm gonna go through to the kitchen, get myself another Stella, and by the time I'm back, you better have seen that off, alright? Come on, assume the position. Ready, set, chug.
So how's your mum?
Oh yeah, she's great. She slapped up with her new thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, just back from fucking Croatia, aren't they?
Cheers.
Wait, look what you got me. Look, see, it's a bottle opener. It's got a magnet on the back, so you can stick it to your fridge. Handy, right?
Right. Cool. I guess. What?
Gary, pick up your can, because we like to keep this place tidy, alright? Well, go on. It's nice to say tidy, isn't it?
So she's moved out then?
Who?
Your mum?
Yeah. Yeah, she moved out a while ago, actually. I've been loving it. Because you know how she was, like, always there, just always around, you know, to be like, Andy, Andy, when are you going to go get yourself a job? Or, Andy, Andy, the house is filthy. Or, Andy, there are dirty dishes in your bed, you know, like, banging on my door 24/7. And I'd be like, Mum, I've got a fucking girl in here. And she'd be like, Andy, well, I just hope you're using a fucking condom. Annoying. But it's better now. You know, she's gone, and I'm free. No ties. So it can't be all bad being broken up with
No,
them.
I wasn't.
Look, mate, sure. I'm not really good with the whole relationship advice. You know me, always one for jokes. When Devs gets back, you can talk about it to her. She's good at that stuff.
You sure you fancy a pint out?
Look, Gary, obviously I'd love to. But Debbie's going to be back soon, and she can't come home to an empty house. I mean, that's just mean. And, we're pretty strapped for cash at the moment. We're skint, to be honest with you. So you've got a new job. How's that going?
Don't really want to talk about it, if I'm honest.
Come on, you've got to talk about it. Vent out all that anger.
Alright. Fucking bullshit!
Really?
Second day there, I get my first bollocking, right? Store manager tells me to go get a Crave Happy Meal box out of the stockroom. You know, as I say, where's the stockroom? She gives me this look, right, like I've injected her kid's pet rabbit with rabies, and says, the one in the back. So I go to where the manager sent me, get to the sign on the door that says, keep the fuck out, in big bold letters, right? Keep the fuck out! What the fuck am I meant to do? So I go back to the manager, sent me down there, and I say, excuse me, there's a sign on the door that says, keep the fuck out, in big bold letters. She says, don't be such a fucking pussy, get in there, open the fucking Happy Meal boxes. End of the day, I'm called in, told I need to improve. Second day.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, Gary, I agree with
Hey!
Well, it's like road signs, isn't it? People are just box ticking when they put them up. People don't actually take any notice of them. It's all about initiative.
Fuck that fucking initiative! How am I supposed to know what I'm doing with this fucking training?
Gary, please. How much training do you honestly need to work at McDonald's, man? Come on.
Alright. Joker, aren't you? How'd you make a McChicken sandwich, then, huh?
Alright then. Bread, mayonnaise, McChicken, done.
Ah, you forgot the salad.
Who wants fucking salad?
Fucking grumpy bastard of a paying customer wants salad. He's not happy, he's missing it.
Well, then you tell him to respectfully go and fuck himself.
And there, Torreshia's white manager come to check why you forgot to put the fucking salad in the fucking sandwiches.
Like I said, Gary, they can go and fuck themselves, alright?
Excuse me, are you the manager? Yes, I am. Do you have a problem with this employee? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do! He's being a whiny little cunty bollocks called Gary! For fuck's sake, grow a pair! No wonder Jess left you.
She didn't leave me, man.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but lying about it isn't going to bring her back, is it? Look, I'm nearly out. Do you want another can?
Go on.
Now, Gary, look. An illustration in point, if you will. Do you remember that tasty little something from school, Megan?
Everyone remembers Megan.
Everyone remembers Megan because Megan was fucking nice, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember that time that me, you, Casey and Nick were behind our E-block, yeah? Beating ourselves off like wild animals to see who could last longest to a picture of Megan. And our mate Fat Kirsty came round the corner.
Yeah, we all ran. We
Scattered, yeah, we did. Apart from the fact that I went back.
Eh?
Yeah, I went back. I said to Kirsty, yeah, so what? We're wanking off over a picture of Megan. But Kirsty, girl, oh Kirsty, if only we had a picture of you, Kirsty, if only! And? Well, the next thing I know, she's giving me a blowjob in the PE toilets at break.
Fuck off! You got a blow, you're Fat Kirsty! How'd you keep it up, man?
Oi. A blowjob is a blowjob in every dialect, don't disrespect. Anyway, Megan finds out, gets pissed off as you can imagine, and the next thing I know, she's giving me a blowjob not 5 minutes later.
Bollocks.
It's true, every last word of it. But do you see what I mean? Initiative, right? It's like with Jess. She obviously knew it wasn't working, so she dumped you. She went with her gut, her prerogative.
No, man, that's not it. Stop fucking saying prerogative. Sit down.
Alright then.
Right? I get back from work last night. I'm tired, greasy and sweaty. You know? All I want's a fucking shower. Right? I get in the hall. I'm thinking, do you know what? This is shit. This whole fucking routine is such fucking bullshit. I'm on again at 8. Back at fucking work at 8 for a close 3 in the morning finish, right? And I get in and, well, Jess is waiting in the hall. Takes me by the hand and says, I've got some news.
Fuck off.
Fuck! Exactly, I'm saying the worst!
And?
She fucking confirms it. She says, what do I think?
And?
I say, I think I need my shower. So I go through the kitchen to the bathroom, get my kid off, start the shower. She's still after me, banging on the door, bang, 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 saying, I'm supposed to give her a answer, or some sort of affection. But, you know, she should know that this thing takes a bit of thought, right?
You're fucking right.
But exactly. I'm stood there washing the grime and grease and the fucking constant insults off myself. She's still out there after me saying I'm being unfair. Right. I'm stood there, sopping wet, and I think, you know, fuck that. Fuck this shit. I don't need to face that. I've been holed up with the same person for 15 months. I haven't had a life of my own. I haven't seen my mates. You know? And I'm thinking, am I really, really, really gonna add another 9 months to a sentence But now, with a little bastard involved as well, I'm gonna scarper now while I've still got the chance. What's it gonna be, Gary?
Well, it's easy. I mean, that's why we got Debbie the implant.
Right, exactly.
So what do you do then?
Finish my shower, towel myself dry, put the good old work clothes back on. That's a great bit. Climb out the bathroom window, went straight for the fucking pub.
Seriously? I mean, you didn't even get your things.
No, have her follow me around whining. Fuck that. Had a bag with me with a change of clothes. Like, once she's calmed down, I think I'll head back and get more things. For now, I just need the fuck out.
So what do you do then?
Stayed in the pub till it's opened again, had a couple more. Sobered up for work, rang you. I've been sourced.
Nice. Proper bender. Proud of you.
I've missed you, you know.
I've missed you too. You were holed up for a while, weren't you? But listen, you're back. And it's so good. You know, I really think what you've done's right. Started again, but from where you were before.
Yeah.
And listen, any bad air that's gone between us before, forgotten, right?
Yeah.
Because all that shit between me and your sister, that's in the past.
Yeah.
No matter how much she might want me back, I'm a family man now. She was fucking fine though.
Who? My sister or your girlfriend?
No need to get edgy, mate, alright? It was a joke, calm down. Do you need another can?
Go on then.
Here you go.
Tasty, mate. What?
We need to clean up. Debbie's gonna be home soon. She hates when I leave the house messy.
Fuck that!
Look, Gary, with all due respect, I'm putting you up in difficult times, but you just keep on whining and griping no matter how much I try to make light of it, and you're being a bit of a cunt. Now you're going to help me out, or you're going to keep being a little shit. Good boy. Now, you clean the floor and I'll clean the table, alright? And, one other thing.
What?
You don't mind pitching in, do you?
What for?
What for? What fucking for? Listen, Tim. Beer, sofa for the night, fucking weed later.
Alright, fuck, Jesus, fine! Christ!
Look, I'm sorry. Me and Deb's, it's difficult. We just got the electricity through the other day. It's tough.
See what I have? I've only got 20.
Oh, that'd be great. Just leave it on the table, mate. We'll buy him with that later. Lovely. Hey, I was thinking the other day, do you remember that time that we got so stoned we stayed inside for like 5 or 6 days, and then we did go outside, we thought we were in a video game? How funny was that?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
About a year ago.
About a year ago. So more recent then,
Then what?
than stuff that happened before.
Oh yeah!
Still ages though, right? Great times. More of that to come. It's going to be so great having you back. Like, A lad's holiday only indoors. Fucking dreamland, right? And one other thing. If I were you, I wouldn't mention the whole Jess being pregnant thing to Debs. I mean,
Really?
girls react differently to these sort of things. It will only confuse you, and you don't want that. So you won't tell her?
No.
It's my boy. Oh, and ask her about her new job. She'll like that, I guess.
Andy, you sure you don't fancy a pint out?
Look, that'll be Debs now. Take this through to the kitchen, would you? Oh, and for God's sake, tie them up. Don't just leave them on the floor. Hello.
I missed you.
I miss you.
Have you had a good day?
I have had a brilliant day. What about you? Fuck, Deb, look, he's here. It's Gary.
Tell me about the people around Andy. Have I told you about surprises?
Look, it's fine. Gary's just broken up with his girlfriend, so we're going to look after him for a while. We tied it up. And look what Gary brought us.
Gary, that's so generous of you. Come here.
So I was thinking, you might like to join us later for a smoke?
What did I do if you ordered in?
No, I was waiting for you, love.
I'll go ring now. Have you got beers?
In the fridge. Wait a sec, come back. Our guy delivers to the door. Shouldn't be any more than 10-15 minutes, I don't reckon.
Great.
It's not quite right, is it? That's Debbie's seat, mate. Look, I'll give you a cushion. Here we go.
Fucking joke. Oh, let's pay for the sofa.
Look, Gary, if you wanted your trolley back, all you had to do was ask, alright? I mean, Debbie's in the kitchen now, ordering for us. Do you want us to get in trouble with our deal or
Alright,
something?
fine, right. It's joking.
Glad to hear it.
Fine here. It's all good.
It's good to have you back, son.
It'll be 10-15 minutes, he says.
Ha! That's what they all say.
Look, Gary, when our guy says he'll be 10-15 minutes, what he means is that it's going to be 10-15 minutes. Otherwise, we'd have found a new dealer, right?
Yeah, but man, dealers, like, they're never...
Gary, look, remember we were talking about before? If you don't like the service you're getting, then you move. You use your feet and you walk. Initiative, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like that time when they came around the corner and changed the price of their tampons.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, fuck it, I'll just get them from town.
See what I mean? Initiative.
Right.
Lovely.
So you and Jenny broke up then?
Jess.
What?
Her name was Jess Love.
Alright. I'm supposed to remember everyone's names now, am I? Mr. Gary, love. How are you?
I'm good.
Really? You're not suicidal then?
No!
It's
Not at all!
It's just that sometimes when people break up, that happens.
Really?
Well, yeah, you see it on telly all the time.
It's true, Gary, you do.
No, so you're okay then?
Yeah. Maybe a bit drunk.
We were drinking while you were gone, love, sorry.
It's alright. I went to the pub with a couple of girls from work myself.
Oh, did you?
It's alright.
Yeah, it's fine. Just thought you might want to come home to me, that's all.
So, Debbie! How's the new job?
Aren't you a sweetheart for asking? Yeah, it's alright, just shelves and tills, really. I mean, I work with a bunch of horrible bitches, to be honest, but it pays the bills, doesn't it, darling?
Yeah, we get by.
Yeah. How's college going?
I dropped out.
Yeah, we didn't really think there was much point. You know, they don't pay you, do they? So, where's the incentive?
Yeah, I mean, I was enjoying it, but it meant I had to stay at home.
Which wasn't working.
No, it wasn't.
So we got you a job, didn't we, love?
Yeah. It's better, really. And you should have heard my mum when I left. Apoplectic, wasn't she, Anne's? As if you're shacking up with that lowlife, she said. But she's just jealous because she's stuck with a fat slob of a man and I've got my gorgeous Andy. Are you working, Gary? Oh, that's cute.
Gary hates his job, don't you, Gaz?
Really?
Yeah, he's no cop, can't make a fucking sandwich to save his life. Still, it's only week 1, so we'll let it slide, shall
I
we?
don't know, maybe we should just fire him.
Maybe he should just quit. I mean, there's no point in being unhappy, is there? Shall I put some music on?
Yeah, let's make a party of it.
What do you reckon, Gary? Shall I have a little party?
Go on then. I'm going to get another drink.
Well, don't bother offering getting us any then.
Would you like a lager, Debs?
Go on then.
Andy.
Oh, that'd be lovely. Thank you, Gary. No, I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna go put some music on. This will do. Thanks.
So just broke up with you then?
He broke up with her.
Oh, did he? Well, that's good.
Yeah.
If you realised it wasn't working, it's best to come clean and say so, Gary. Because we missed you, didn't we, Andy? You know, we always said we were happy for you, but you were always better off with us. You were like our little pet, remember? Remember that time we slept at the bottom of our bed?
Oh, yeah.
I was wasted.
Yeah, we all were. It was lovely waking up with you there.
Was that the time when Andy asked if he could put his fingers inside of you to warm them up in the morning?
Yeah, forgotten about that. Do you go for that though, wasn't it, Andy?
Sure was.
Still tried it on anyway though, didn't you?
Of course I did.
What are you like? No, Gary love, if you realised you didn't love her, you didn't love her. It's as simple as that.
I suppose.
Well, do you love her, Gary?
Of course he doesn't. He wouldn't be here if he did, would he?
No, it's more complicated
Well,
than
what's
that.
more complicated than love? Love is the most complicated thing. You see, I know that, Gary, because I'm in love. And when I was younger, I wasn't, so I know what that's like as well. It's complicated.
We were saying earlier, Debs, do you remember that little community centre gig?
Of course I remember it.
Why, what time do you reckon the dealer's going to be here?
I don't know.
Where's my phone gone? Probably soon, right?
Yeah?
I'm going to go for a piss. Am I giving him a ring?
Yeah, of course, yeah. We did miss you, you know, Gary. Did you miss us?
Yeah.
Things have changed though, haven't they?
What things?
You know, just things changing.
Yeah.
You remember that gig then?
Yeah.
We didn't see you so much after that. Well, you had Jenny, I suppose.
Yes.
Sorry? You were so drunk that night, weren't you? And that fight, horrible. Andy was very good though, wasn't he? I mean, it was horrible, all the violence, but he did really well. Who cares for you, does Andy?
Really?
Yeah, he talks about you all the time.
How are you two?
We're good. No, we've been really good ever since we got back together. And he is sorry about what happened with your sister.
Are you?
Yeah, it's fine, really. No, it's fine now. I mean, to be honest, I never really thought he liked her that much anyway.
Fact, I'll pass it on,
Oh, no,
shall
no,
I?
no, that's not what I meant. I just, you know, sometimes I thought we did that. Slept with your sister to, like, and get your attention somehow. Because, I mean, you weren't here anymore, Gary, and we missed you, and... Well, he does love you, does Andy?
Yeah. I'm not so sure sometimes.
Ring him then.
Oh, sorry, love, I forgot.
Brilliant.
Sorry.
Fucking useless, honestly, the pair of you. Hello? Yeah? You alright? Yeah, sure, whatever. How long do you reckon? 5 minutes, sounds good. And, where to? End of the road. Okay, Debbie will come and get it. Alright. See you later. Easy, right?
It completely went out of my head.
Who turned the music
Oh, let's
off?
leave it off for a bit, shall we?
Yeah, alright. We'll have a little bit of a chit chat and then ganja later. Hey, Gary?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. No, really. I'm good.
You know, I think I might look to the loo myself then.
Alright, love. Come here, man. Give us a hug.
Missed you, no?
I've missed you too. How are you?